My freedom money. Hello, my rich cousins. What y'all doing? How's everyone doing? It's been a while since I've gone live on this channel, but wanted to hang out for a while, just for about an hour, just to talk about investment. The stock market crashed this week, and a lot of people who are invested are nervous, but like the greatest investor of all time, Warren Buffett says, be fearful when everyone is excited. Okay. And so let me get the exact quote. Uh be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. And I absolutely love Warren Buffett. Hello, Celine. Hello, my dear. Good. Take notes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so, you guys know, if you've been with me for a while, My Freedom Money is a book I am writing. And what My Freedom Money is about is have freedom money to just do whatever you want to do. As you guys know, I will be retiring in about 6 years, and we are saving $300,000 as an emergency fund for our retirement. That does not include our regular emergency fund, because if the reason why we're doing that is because we are to save just in case, in the event the year you retire, if the stock market crash, you will not take a loss by taking out your investments. So you need to have financial advisor suggest that you have 2 to 3 years of emergency fund of money just set aside so that you can fall back on and you don't have to take your investments out when you retire. So that's why we're saving $100,000. I am doing publicly on My Freedom Money channel, and then $200,000 we are doing privately behind the scenes. So My Freedom Money is just to show you how I'm investing. This is not financial advice, of course. But if you want to learn about investment, because whenever I talk about investment, I have a lot of people that ask me questions at time. And so I decided, let me just do a channel and show you what I am invested in. Again, this is not financial advice. It's just so that if you're interested, you can go ahead and, put your feet in. I hope most people who have 401ks, 457, or 403bs at their jobs, I hope you are investing. It is good to have a little bit of money set aside. And Social Security should not only be your main source of investment, but just to save a little something on the side. So be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share that out for me. I'll probably do just a few of the stocks. I'm not going to do them all today because I really do need to grow this channel. So I'm trying to grow the channel as we share. So come on and share this out. If you have the ability to share this out, and let's grow. Let me share this out. So I do not do what's the word? I don't do the in-depth. Oh, it didn't go. I don't do TA or anything like that, okay? So, hey, Cuz Beverly, hey. Let's go ahead and did I put my thing up here? Let's see. So, what I'll be showing you is, I'm going to do another video on the different types of investment portfolios. So, even though this is one portfolio I'm showing you, it's actually like 3 or different portfolios, because The experts suggest that most people just need to invest in an index fund, and most people should be investing in their retirement fund, but some people might want to invest individually. And for those people who want to invest individually, these are the things that I am investing in. Okay. So let's just go over. I had already taken screenshots last Friday. So these are the screenshots from last Friday. So here we have, let me go on over here. So here we have Meta, which is Facebook. Okay. So last year in 2024, which is when I started this investment portfolios last year, March of 2024, I bought Meta for $484.08 on March 15. And April 26th, I bought it for $442.86. As you can see, it went down. I haven't put any money in Meta in a year, at least not since I've taken this, before I took the screenshot. I think I did put some money in the ending of last week. And as you can see, my average cost is $462.60, and now Meta is up to $504.73. How does the rich get richer and the poor gets poorer? This is what they do. This is what rich people do. This is why it is important for us to invest, because when you invest, it also beats inflation. Which bank, can you tell me, is there a bank you can go and, let's say I have bought Meta for one share for 484, my average is 462, and it has gone up $40 in a year. Anybody tell me, comment below. You can't find that, can you? Because the banks are giving you 2 cents, 1 cent. Okay, hedge funds are that's what the millionaires invest in. You'll hear them say hedge fund holder, hedge fund manager. So we don't call our manager a hedge fund manager. He's just our financial advisor or the fund manager. Okay. So let's move on. Meta. Okay. So McDonald's. So let's go back to Meta. Meta is Facebook. Everybody's on Facebook. Well, not everybody, most people. Okay. You spend a lot of time on Facebook. I know I do. I love Facebook. That's where I talk to all my friends at work and family members and church people. You can find them on Facebook. And so while you're on Facebook, spending time on Facebook, you could be growing your money on Facebook. Okay. So let's go to McDonald's. I love McDonald's having to buy shares in McDonald's. McDonald's is two purposes, okay? So July 19, 2024, I bought 0.19 McDonald's for $256. My average cost is $252. And a year later, McDonald's is up to $300.11. So in a year, my one share, I do not have a one share, but just imagine with me, my one share McDonald's has grown, let's just say $50. I bought it for $252 and that was $300, and it's down $18. Okay. Okay, so here's some more McDonald's. So I bought June 28, 24 for $253.25. July 5th, 2024 for $249.68. And July 19th of 2024 for $256.49. So this is what you call dollar cost averaging it, okay? Your dollar cost buying. So you might have $10. You might have $20. Every time you go to McDonald's, you buy a McDonald's, put the change, buy Stocks with the change. Okay, on Fidelity, you could buy a part of a share for $1. And let's go back. My average is $252. This year, a year later, it's up $300. And this is in the stock market crash. And plus it was down $18. Let me log in and see how much it is now. No, I could just Google it. Let me just Google it. McDonald's stock price today. Oh, $309. So look, right? McDonald's $309 today. So actually, you would have made your account is up $59. You see that? You see that? Isn't that awesome? I just Googled, let me make sure I want to answer Celine's question. She asks, what is a hedge fund? A limited partnership of investors that use high-risk methods such as investing with borrowed money in hopes of realizing large capital gains. Okay, that's what a hedge fund is. Okay, so you see how in a year, McDonald's is up over $50. Let's move along. And another thing about McDonald's is, which I'm going to talk about in another video, McDonald's has a lot of real estate space, okay? So there you go. Okay, Johnson & Johnson. A lot of people are quirky on Johnson & Johnson. Again, this is not financial advice. This is not health advice. You do what's best for you and your family. But Johnson & Johnson, we see here, I bought Johnson & Johnson. Let me see. Okay. Johnson & Johnson in July 5th, 2024 for $145. My average cost is $145.68 and it went up to $153.24 minus $6. So it's actually, let's just say it's at $160. So in a year I made $45, $50, like $15. Are you seeing this? Are you guys seeing it? Okay, let's do another one. So Fidelity Zero Total Stock Market. So the total stock market, this is actually one of my favorite fund, which is the other version is VTI. Is the experts are saying for those people who are investing on themselves, you really just need the total stock market or the S&P 500. Okay. In Fidelity, what I love about Fidelity is Fidelity have zero expense funds. So the ones with the Z is for zero. So you do not pay an expense on here, which is what I love about Fidelity with their zero. Wait a minute. My thing is acting up here. Zero expense. Zero hold on, things acting up. Hold on. Zero expense ratio fund. So you don't pay anything to have them. The problem with Fidelity zero expense is that if you want to move them to another broker like Vanguard or Schwab, then you have to liquidate them. Okay. So for those people who you say, girl, I don't have $500, I don't have $300 for VTI. Look, let's say you have $20. Okay. $20. Let's say every month you put $20 in Fidelity Zero Total Stock Market Fund, which has, let me tell you how many stocks they have. Over 2,000 computer is really slow this morning. I don't know what's going on. Over 2,000 stocks that you can invest in. So imagine for $20 a month, right? $20 a month, you are investing in over 2,000 funds. So let's look at the top holdings. Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Google, Berkshire, Broadcom, Alphabet, C, and Tesla. So those are the 10 largest funds. But in the total stock market, this one has over 2,000 funds. Imagine investing in over 2,000 funds for $20 a month. This is why knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is power. They might want you to think, oh, you have to invest, you have to have all this money. No, you could just start with $20. Imagine you put $20 in, and of course it shows you the percentage of how much goes into each. But imagine just 20, if you say $20 a month, $20 a month to invest in over 2,000 fund total stock market in the United States. So that's why the rich gets richer, the poor gets poorer, and everyday average people are just sitting down talking about how rich people are getting richer and they're making all this money instead of trying to figure out how to jump in, instead of being educated on and jumping in. How many stocks are in F? Let me make sure the exact amount is holdings is it's over 2,000. It changes ever so often. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. So don't just sit around and talk about how the rich are getting richer. No. Figure out how they're doing it and how can I do it. And for $20 a month, instead of going to McDonald's or wherever, you can invest in over 2,000. Let me log in my account. So again, I'm not telling you to invest in what I'm investing in are all these funds, because this is a public portfolio. I just have like 2 or 3 different funds in here. Okay. Okay, so this one has, I want to give you the exact number. It has, in total, 2,551 different stocks in here. Can you imagine? With $20 a month. Okay, let's move along. The next one I want to look at. Okay, so this is an idea. This is an example of dollar cost averaging in, of keep on buying no matter what's going on in the market. You just continue to buy. Oh, you guys were not seeing that. You just continue to buy, because we're long-term investors, and you just keep on buying. So look, let me go back. Okay, so look at this. March of 15, 2024, I bought one share for $18.66. March, I keep buying 1866, 1866, 1866, 1866, 1866. So I just kept buying. So this one is down a little bit over $1, but now it's back up. So you just keep on buying, keep on buying. You just every month you just put your $20 in, put your $20 in, and you'll be able to invest in over 2,000 different stocks. Okay, let me look at the comments. Okay, no questions. All right, let's do a few more. Costco. A lot of people love Costco. A lot of people's going against Walmart, and they love Costco. And Costco is very expensive. March 2024. March 2024, I bought a percent of Costco for $728.53. And a year later, Costco is up to $916.48. So let's just say $975 because this I took this the Friday of the market crash. So that this stock is up $200 in a year. $200. Costco is up. How does the rich get richer and the poor get poorer? Costco is up. They're buying into Costco while you're only shopping at Costco. Okay, and I think in my other account, it's even lesser than that because I've been buying a little in one of my other accounts, buying a little. So you see, I bought it at $728.53, and a year later, it's up $200. So I've made $200 profit on my Costco investment in a year. How does the rich get richer, poor gets poorer? That's how they do it. Okay. Let's do another few. Let me see. Let me check my time. Okay, a few more. We'll just stay on for about a half of an hour. Few more. Okay, Clorox. No, Colgate. Colgate-Palmolive. I know everybody has some Colgate in their house. Toothpaste. Dishwasher. Okay, let's go thinking back of Johnson & Johnson. Baby products. Sanitary napkins. Toothpaste here at Colgate. So March 24, I bought it $88.48. A year later, it's up to $91.66 plus the $4.34 that is down. So it's about $88.90. It's up $10 in a year. So you think about it. You use toothpaste every day to brush your teeth. Why are you not investing in toothpaste? But if you are invested in the total stock market, you are invested in toothpaste. That's why the experts say it is just best for most investors to hold like a total stock market, which has over 2,000 stocks in it. This one does. VTI has over 4,000. Or the S&P 500, which is the 500 America's 500 largest companies. So if you invest in total stock market, you are in fact investing in Costco and Colgate-Palmolive. But just think about how you use toothpaste every day, but you're not buying the stock. Of course, if you're investing in your 401k, 453 or 403, you are investing in it, okay? Bank of America. This is one of Warren Buffett's favorite stocks. I bought it April 2025, $37.54. In this account, I obviously wasn't in Bank of America in this account, which is why it's brand new. And it's down $2, but I believe Bank of America stock is back up to like $37. Stock, let's see. Yep. No, it's still $35.95 as of right now. Hey, Sabrina. Hello. How are you, my dear? We're talking about how the rich get richer and the poor gets poorer, and we need to figure out what they're doing so we can do it too. Okay? Moving along. Okay, so Bank of America, this is a perfect example of dollar cost averaging. What does that mean? You just keep buying it. You just keep buying it. Okay, so here it is. I did buy it in my other account. Okay, so March of 2024, when I started this account, I bought it at $35. Then it went up 38, 37, and it's down to 35 because of the stock market crash. But it's usually about 38, 39, 40. Okay, so dollar cost averaging, that's what it means. You could buy one, you could buy $5 worth, $10 worth. Okay, again, if you are invested in the total stock market or S&P 500, you are in fact invested in Bank of America. This is just for those people who want to buy individual stocks, which the experts advise against because you're not an expert. Okay, but if you want to, just look around your house. What are you using every day? Broadcom. Broadcom, I bought in 2024. Let's go back. Broadcom, I bought April 2024, 134. April 18, 2024, 126. May 2024, 127. June 2024, 173. And June 2024, 173. It's down now, 146.29 minus plus the 725. So as you can see, this is a perfect example of stocks go up and down. Okay, let's see what that is today. AVGO. So this is a perfect example of stocks go up, stocks go down. Whatever you do, you continue to dollar cost average in, and you do not stop because the market goes down or the market crash. You just keep buying. Okay, so here we go. It is now $181.94. And remember, it was, when I took this picture, it's $146.29. But now today it is back up to $180. So it's up $40. Okay, it's $181.94 today. But when I took this picture on Friday, when the stock market crashed, it was down to $146. Do y'all see that? $80 in Friday. When I took this picture, Friday or Thursday, as of April 4th. Let me see what April 4th was. April 4th was Friday. I took this picture Friday night, last Friday night, a week ago. And a week later, Broadcom is back up is up $80. Am I calculating? Let me see. $40. $181.94, right? That's what it is today. But last week when I took this picture, it was down $40. And a week later, it's up $40. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? This is why you keep buying. You don't stop buying. Of course, if you are invested in the total stock market or the S&P 500, you are in fact invested in Broadcom. This is just for people who want to buy individual stocks. Hello, newlywed Kimberly. Hello, how are you, my darling? Hello, my darling. It's been too long, girl. You know I can't be staying up at night to go live. I'm only live today because my little boy, he had tutoring at 11, which was canceled because we were supposed to go for a fun walk, but then it's raining and snowing and carrying on, so that's why I'm going live. Sabrina, hey, Selena, Beverly, hey. All right, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? That's how the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, complaining about what the rich is doing instead of trying to figure out what they do. Amazon. Everybody love Amazon. Everybody. Are you investing in Amazon? Of course, again, if you're invested in the S&P 500 or the total stock market, you are in fact investing in Amazon. Okay. So let's see. Last year, March of 2024, I bought Amazon for $175. When the stock market crashed, it went down to 171. But as of today, Amazon is back up to $184 today. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Huh? Y'all are seeing it, right? How the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. This is how. See it? So I know we love Amazon here. We buy from Amazon, all especially my little boy. He loves it. Mama, let me see what's on Amazon. But are you investing in Amazon? Of course, if you are investing in the S&P 500 and the total stock market, you are in fact investing in Amazon. Okay, let's do one more and then I'm gonna go because I want to come back and do more live so this channel can grow and so on and so forth. Okay, let's do another one. AbbVie. How many you're investing in AbbVie? Of course, if you invest in the S&P 500, you are in fact, or the total stock market, you are in fact. So last year, March of 2024, I bought AbbVie for $179. And then 164, 159, 155, 159. As of the stock market, it was 186. And let's see what it is today. ABB. It is 175. Let me show you that. Then we're going to do one more, then I'm going to go. It's 175. Again, if you're investing in S&P 500 or the total stock market, you are investing in, okay? So it's at 175. So this is down, but you don't think because it's down, you're not going to put in. No. When it's down, you are buying it at a cheaper price, as you can see from the example that I showed you. Okay, let's do one more, then we're gonna go because I feel my nap coming on. Okay, Apple. Ooh, how many of y'all love Apple? How many of y'all love the Apple stock? Have the Apple iPhone? Have Apple products? Or are you investing in the Apple stock? Of course, if you are invested in S&P 500 or the total stock market, you are in fact investing in Apple. And I keep saying S&P 500 because I want you guys to learn the language. Okay, so let's see how much I bought. Apple. Okay, let's see. So Apple, March 2024, I bought Apple for 171. 170, 172, 171. March 28, 24, 171. Apple, as of the stock market crash, was up to 188. If you add the 14, that's going to get you to about $200. So as you can see, I started buying at 171, but now it is up to about $200. So let's see what Apple is going for today. Apple is up to $198. So in fact, in a year, I made $20 on Apple. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Apple is part of the Magnificent Seven. Yes, thank you, Sabrina. Thank you for that. Let's show what the Magnificent Seven is. Remember, if you are invested in the S&P 500 or the total stock market, you are in fact invested in the Apple. Okay. So the Magnificent Seven, NVIDIA, Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Alphabet, Facebook parent Meta, and Amazon. Okay, close up between 9.68 and 22.69 pound market rally that pushed the Nasdaq up more than 12%. So that's when you hear them say the Magnificent Seven, that's what they're talking about. Those are the top 7 stocks in the S&P 500 and the total stock market. Okay. All right, y'all. Any questions before I go? Should I do one more? No, I'll wait for this one till next time I do a video. I love y'all. Thanks for hanging. Um, if you have 401k at your job, 403b, 457, you cannot afford to say you can't afford it. Yeah, even if it's $20. I started out with about $20. You know, probably $50 because my other job I was doing 25 or something. But I think I started investing. I think I started with about $50. That was about 30 years ago. $50 a pay in my 457. And I also have a pension. So between my pension and my 457, I am investing per pay. Let's see here. 290. I am, let's just cap it at $600. So every pay, about $600 come out of my pay to go towards my retirement because you just cannot afford to say I can't afford it, because I came up in a time when we were told Social Security is not going to be here. But Social Security should not be your only plan for retirement. So if you have a 457 at your job or a 401k or 457, please, ma'am, please, sir, make the sacrifice today and invest in it. And if you do not have a 401k or 457 at your job, or you're not working, or you don't have that at your job, then you need to be invested in your Roth IRA, which is, if you're under 50, you can invest $7,000 a year. And if you're over 50, you can invest $800 a year. And these stocks that I am showing you, you can invest in them. Of course, this is not financial advice, but to be safe, index funds are the safest things for you. So that's the S&P 500, that's VTI, that's FROS, that's the total stock market, that's the total international stock market. You can invest in that, and where you are investing in a baskets of stocks. This is just for people who want to invest in individual stocks. And as you can see, and I will do another video on how I have like 3 or 4 different investment styles in this one account. Of course, in my Roth IRA, I don't have, what I did was I split my Roth IRA into half of it, most of it goes in index funds, and then the other half of it goes into individual stocks that I'm doing myself because I want to invest in individual stocks. Okay. All right, y'all. I love you. Thanks for stopping by. Share this out if you can. Okay. If you have friends and family, please share this out. You can share this video on YouTube. Those of you who are on YouTube, those of you on Facebook, share this out and ask people to subscribe to the channel. And also, it's great information to learn so that people can learn. Because listen, we got to stop being poor. We have to stop being poor. And this is a way for you to stop being poor. If you could take $20 a month and put it in a total stock market and let that grow. And every time you get a little raise, you just add another dollar. You when you retire, you will have a nice sum. Okay? Cousins, I love you. I love you so much. If you do not have the book, my book, The Wisdom Journal, it needs some love on Amazon. If you don't have this, go over there and pick it up. It's a word of wisdom journal on the book of Proverbs. Love the book of Proverbs. If you have not picked it up, please be sure to pick it up. Show me love. That's how you show me love, is to show me love with my books. Send it to somebody. Mother's Day is coming. Send it to some moms. Father's Day is coming. Send it to some fathers. If you already have it and you did not leave a review, please go back and leave me a glowing 5-star review. Cousins, I love you, my rich cousins. I love you. I love you. I will talk with you later. Bye. Be sure to check out the video I did on Janice Hilton channel about the judge who power her boyfriend child because he didn't want him. He didn't want it no more. What I told y'all, if he don't want you, baby, move along, move along, move along. I love you. I love you, my darlings. Talk to you later. Let me know what you think. Mwah. Bye.